What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate! The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Tiger TV, and we got the White River Tigers versus the Lyman Raiders. We're doing the starting lineups, and your host, cocking right now, is Callan Collins, with your filmer, Ramsey Tucker, and the scorekeeper, Miss Tammy Foley. So. We'll get to the starting lineups in about probably 30 seconds. Right here. Skylar Balmer, number 1, 5'5" guard, 8th grade, starting for Lyman. Katie Garnos, she's number 10, 5'8" guard, senior. 5'8", let's see. Malia Estes, 11, 5'8" guard, sophomore. Casey Wagner, number 20, 5'8" guard, a senior. JC Miller, number 40, 5'6" forward, number 12, or senior, I should say.
What?
Starters for the Lady Tigers, or cheerleaders. Carly Cameron, Raven DeSursa, Marissa Becker, and Christina Osper, and Quincy Pipe. Starters for the Tigers. Trinity Whitehat, she will be number 11, 5'9" guard, she's a junior. Nicole Yackley, she is a junior, number 15, 5'8" guard. Remedy Morrison is number 25, 5'7" guard, forward, junior. And Kelsey Morrison, her sister, and she will be number 35, 5'7". And Lily Krogman is 43, 5'10", freshman.
The score goes at the very bottom, so make sure to leave some extra space. Other than that, you're doing perfect.
This game's going to be an awesome game, though.
You got 55
What?
all listening to you and watching you.
Oh, no. That's not a little bit, yeah.
57.
This is going to be a pretty good game, I think. I couldn't tell you what the score would be, but I think probably going to be a close game. Go down to the Weiner.
72-68.
I
I don't know who's going to win, though.
I think it'll be 62-68. We're winning. Down to the wire, though. For our officials, we got they don't have the officials on here, actually. Number 40, she scores. JC Miller scores 2. Kelsey brings it up the floor. Looking for a good pass. A pass to Nicole Yackley. She drives in. Oh, Remedy Morrison gets the ball. Pass to Kelsey Morrison. Passes it to Lily. Gets tipped. Back to Kelsey. She goes in. Stops. Pops it out to Trinity Whitehat. She takes a three-pointer. Airballs it. That's over yonder. And that's Lyman Raiders' ball. Pass it in for Skylar Balmer. She's number 1. She passes it to Malia Estes, where she takes a three-pointer, and that's a brick. Number JC Miller gets the rebound, and she gets stolen by Trinity Whitehat with the fast break to Lily Krogman. She passes out to Nicole, shoots the three-pointer just off brick. Oh, good hustle. Oh. They get the ball back. Kelsey passes it to Lily. She bobbles it, but controls it. Kelsey drives in, passes it to Remedy for the layup. We got a 2-2 game. Malia Estes brings the ball down. passes to number 10, Katie Garnos. She drives in, and she gets fouled, and she's going up for a layup. She's going to get 2 shots at the line. Let's see if she can make her free throws, unlike I did last night. I was 0 for 6 for free throws. I don't know, but she hits her first free throw. And she will hit her second. They were pretty good too, swishes. Trinity Whitehat brings the ball down, and she looks like, she passed to Lily Krogman. Kelsey drives in. And Kelsey gets the bucket. It's 4-4. It's going to be a good game, I can tell you that right now. Nicole Yackley D'ing up. Skylar Ballmer, good steal. Good steal by Nicole Yackley. And she just lays off. Kelsey gets the ball, and she drives in, and that's a foul, a big foul, but they didn't call it. Remedy gets the board, and Rev gets 2.64. Malia Estes gets the ball. Remedy D'ing up real quick. And Malia shoots it, bricked real quick, and Trin tips the ball. Rem gets the rebound. Rem brings it up the floor, gives it to her sister Kelsey, passes to Nicole, screened by Lily Krogman with the gets blocked, and good hustle play by Malia. It's a jump ball going White River's way. Trin's taking it out. Rem gets the ball, passes it to Kelsey. They're looking for an open look. Pass to Lily, pass to Trin. Lily with the layup. It's just a little bit off. J.C. Miller gets the rebound, passes it out. Katie Garnos just shoots it. Just bricks. A little bit short there. That's good. Kelsey Morrison gets the ball, dribbles it up the floor. Pass to Lily Krogman. She passes to Nicole. She's looking to get it to Remedy, and she gets picked off by Katie Garnos. Pass to Malia. She brings it down the floor. Rem's D'ing up Malia. She does the spin move. That's travel, but they don't call that anymore. They pass it to J.C. Miller, and she gets a 2-pointer. It's 6-6 ball game, boys. Back and forth. Kelsey passes it to Trinity Whitehat. Trin looks to get it in there. Pass to Kelsey, pass to Rem, pass to Lily, pass back to Kelsey. And she's looking to lay up, but Lily gets it and breaks off the rim. Malia gets the rebound, passes it to Katie Garnos, and she gets a layup. And it's a timeout by Christy Barnhart, and we'll get back to you in a bit.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate! And we're back. We are still in a timeout, but looks like Christy had to get a game plan going because it's not working for him. So she calls a timeout. But the Lyman Raiders are sure getting fast breaks, though. A lot of game. Still first quarter. 3 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Kelsey passes Nicole. Nicole brings up the ball, pass back to Kelsey. Lily sets the screen, and Kelsey goes in for a good layup. Almost an and one, but it's going to be a 2 shots.
I thought she was going to bip it.
It looked like it wasn't even going to go up, but Kelsey somehow got it up there. It's going to be 2 shots. JC Miller. That will be her first personal, as Kelsey misses the first one. Oh, she did? All right. And she made the second one. It's 8-8 ball game. It was so perfect. Skylar Ballmer brings it up the floor past Katie Garnos. Katie Garnos is looking for someone to get open, but no one's getting open. As she passes JC Miller. No. That's not. That's Casey Wagner, and it's getting stolen off. Nicole. Kelsey passes to Kelsey, and she pops it. Oh, that's a brick, but Lily Krogman grabs the board, and it's going to be white ball. Looks like the Lyman Raiders cannot rebound right now. So they're just getting offensive boards. Remedy goes in, passes it Lily. Oh, she gets blocked by Malia Estes, and she gets the ball dribbling up the floor. She takes it all the way in, and she makes it. 10-8 ball game. That was a good move. Kelsey brings the ball down. Trinity Whitehat gets it. Lily gets the ball. Lily sets the screen, Trinity passes to Kelsey. Kelsey's looking for something to happen. Passes to Nicole. She's looking for something to happen, and she throws a turnover to Katie Garnos. That's like her third steal, I think. Pass to Malia Estes, where she's looking to drive in, and the ref calls. I guess I didn't see it under there, but he calls a foul. That will be Remedy's first. Oh, Trin's second. They called it on Trin. That'll be Trin's second. She better not foul anymore. That's ooh. Katie Garnos goes in for the basket. Kelsey brings the ball up.
Refs are being kind of casual today.
Oh yeah.
Not calling a lot.
Lily sets the screen. Kelsey's trying for the pick and roll. Nicole gets the ball. Lily setting a screen again, and Lily gets almost a layup. Oh, and Rem gets the ball back. That's Trin pulls it, and that's a little bit short. Casey Wagner's bringing up the ball and passes to Malia, and she just knocks it down. That was just money. Right on the mark. It's 14-8. This game is 6-point deficit. I think Tigers need to score real quick. Rem sets a screen for her sister. Kels tries to drive in on Casey Wagner. She gets blocked from behind. Casey gets the rebound. Malia Estes goes, almost pulls up, but she's traveling by Katie Garnos. And it looks like there's a sub, number 14, Briar Schweizer. I don't even know how to spell that name. But she comes into the game for Lyman Raiders for Casey Wagner. Nicole brings the ball up. Pass to Trin, pass to Rem. Lily out in the three-point line. Buckets for three-pointer. That's a pure score right there. Malia brings the ball up. And she tries to dribble. JC Miller, pass back to Malia. She gets stolen by Rem. Passes to Kelsey. She brings the ball down. Kelsey's looking for someone to get open. Someone needs to get open here. And pass Nicole, and Nicole tries to drive it. And she passes it to Remedy, and she gets a layup, and that's 13-14 ball game. They're right back into it. That wasn't very long. Skylar Ballmer brings it up and passes it to 14 Briar. That's to Malia, and she wants a screen, and she drives by, and she does not get the layup. And she gets a foul right before the quarter ends. Who is that on? It's going to be on Malia Estes. I think that's going to be her second as well. Oh, no, that's her first. But
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
And we're back as the Lyman Raiders lead by only 1 point. And this is a very good game. Yes, this will be the start of the second quarter. Each team has 2 fouls. Christie's only used 1 timeout. Lyman has not used any timeouts. And
Interesting how different the teams play when they don't have to do a full 8 hours of school and then play.
yeah, it's different. Like,
So much more energy and focus.
I know Malia's been tearing us up. She probably has six of their 14 points, at least. Pass to Skylar Ballmer. She takes it in. Pass to Malia. She shoots the 3, and that's a bucket. And it's 17-13 game as Trinity Whitehead brings it down the floor. Pass to Rem, and she drives it in. Pass to Lily. Pass to Kelsey. And she drives it in past the rim, and that's a layup, and that's a 2 points, 15-17. Pretty good game. Pass to Malia Estes. She passes to Breyer. She dribbles, passes it to JC Miller as she passes it to, there's another sub that came in, Jersey Yuthi. And as Miller got a 2-pointer, Nicole passes to Kelsey Morrison. Screen, roll, and Kelsey pick and pops it, and she got that to go. 18-19 game. Pretty good. JC Miller's looking for Malia. And Kelsey gets a push. That will be her first foul. As well as there's not been many fouls. There's been 3 fouls on White River Tigers and been 2 fouls on Lyman Raiders as Casey Wagner and Katie Garnos comes back into the game. And Malia gets a handoff, and she pick and rolls and get that out of here by Remedy Morrison, and she goes ahead, and it's Lyman's ball. She sent that over the Canadian border.
You got 87 people watching.
And Malia Estes goes ahead and knocks down a jumper, and she has a pretty good shot, I gotta say. All that time and effort put in. Pass to Kelsey Morrison as Kelsey's looking for something. Screened by Remedy as she passes to Trinity Whitehead as she dribbles, looking for something, and she pops it, and that's a brick, and it goes in! Oh, wowza! That looked like a James Harden looking deal. Holy smokes. Skylar Ballmer brings it, and she kind of crosses Nicole as she tries to jump her, and nope. And that's a jump ball, and it's going to be going the other way for White River. It's 21-21. This is, wowza, worth a game. It's 5:52 left in the second quarter as Trinity Whitehead comes down with the ball. She passes to Kelsey Morrison. She's looking for something, gets a screen from her sister. She pick and rolls it and passes to Lily Krogman as she gets a layup, and that's a 23-21. There's been like 4 lead changes. The highest lead has been 6 points, I do believe, by the Lyman Raiders. And Malia Estes pops, and it's a bad-looking brick as Kelsey gets the rebound, passes to her sister. She's looking for something, passes back to Kelsey Morrison. She passes to Trinity. She's looking for something. Drives in, passes to Nicole, and she's looking for something. And she gets a jumper off, and it's way long. And as well as JC Miller gets a pass from, oh my, and she's out of bounds as it's White River Tigers ball. Wowza. This is a high-paced game. Ramsey, you need a shave. Kelsey brings the ball down. Yeah. I told them they can go to Sodak 16. They just need to believe in it. It's not like they can't. Trin goes in, and that's a good, oh, that's long, but Lily gets the rebound as it's 2 points, and this is a 4-point lead for the Tigers. It's a very, very close game, very, very high pace, too, as well as everyone's getting tired as they pass it to JC Miller, and she passes out to Skylar Ballmer as Katie Garnos, and she passed to Malia, which is a foul on Kelsey. That's her second when I don't think she was near the play. And Lyman Raiders call a 30-second timeout, and we'll get back to you in just a few minutes.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
And we are back as Lyman just called a 30-second timeout. And they had to do something. They were just tired or something because their game plan, their shots aren't falling. They've missed 3 layups in the few minutes that I've seen. Malia passes in Casey Wagner, passes to Malia Estes, and she's just short with her three-pointer. And there's a rebound with Skylar Ballmer, and Remedy Morrison gets the foul. That will be her foul. First? First. It's her first. Yeah, that's her first foul. Skylar goes to the line, and she hits the first one. There's 4:06 remains in the first half, and she misses a second free throw, and that's a good foul by Remedy Morse if she just don't make two of her free throws. And that's a travel, and she just picked up her pivot foot before she dribbled. That's disappointing. But anyways, turnover. Skylar Ballmer takes it down the floor as she passes it to Katie Garnos. Katie Garnos passes to JC Miller. She takes a jump shot, and that's a way long. Holy. Remedy goes down the floor pretty fast, high-paced. Pass to Kelsey. Kelsey's looking for something. Pass to Nicole. Oh, Nicole's looking to drive in, but gets blocked out. Pass to Remedy. Pass to Kelsey. Kelsey's looking to square it up. Gives it Remedy. Excuse me. She's looking for the pick and roll. And Trent's trying to drive in for Lily Krogman. She gets her own rebound, and that's a layup for Lily Krogman. She missed her first one, got the rebound, and hit her second one. It's a 5-point lead for the Tigers as they've been having a steady outcome for right now. As that was a little bit short by Katie Garnos, as it'll be Tigers ball. 2:51 left in the first half, with only 5 fouls by the Tigers and 2 by the Lyman Raiders. Kelsey passes to Rem. Rem's looking for Kelsey, gets it into Trinity. She gets blocked, but Lily gets the rebound, as that's a foul by, I'm going to say that's Katie Garnos. Yep, that's foul on Katie Garnos. That'll be her first. Team third. Trin's going up, looks at Remedy, and she gets blocked, but she gets her own rebound, and looks, and she gets a layup, and that will be the biggest lead of the night, of the afternoon, I should say, 7 points. Malia's looking for a jump shot, but she passes to Skylar, passes it to Katie Garnos. She turns the ball over. Holy smokes! Looks like she was looking for Casper down there, I think. Nicole Yackley brings it down the ball as she drives in, looks for it. Oh, and she bricks it as oh. Who's the foul going to be called on? Is it going to be on the Tigers? It will be on Trinity Whitehat. That will be her second, team sixth. She was going after a loose ball, apparently. Oh, that's her third. Wow. She was going after a loose ball, and I guess they apparently called a push-off. But she better not foul anymore. But Malia passes to Skylar Balmer as she passes to Katie Garnos. Katie Garnos is looking for something as she passes to Malia Estes. She shoots, bricks hard as Nicole just slows it down real quick and getting it to Kelsey Morrison. Kelsey gets a screen by Lily. She pick and rolls that, passes it to Remedy. Remedy's looking for something. She should have shot that, but looks back to Lily. And she's going to shoot it this time, and that's an air ball out of no man's land. And Malia's going high-paced speed, going, and she gets, I think that ball got tipped by Kelsey Morrison. That was good defense, straight to hands up. As Remedy gets the rebound, passes to her sister Kelsey. She sets it, Lily Krogman sets a screen for Kelsey. Kelsey passes it to Nicole Yackley. As Remedy gets the ball, when Lily sets the screen, they're looking down low. I think they're running a 2-3, and Nicole hits a three-pointer, and that's a 10-point lead for the Tigers going into, with 50 seconds left in the first half, as Malia gets the ball, looking for, both teams are playing 2-3 zones. It looks like just Lyman don't know how to get through it, as they're not hitting their shots as well. As Kelsey Morrison gets the rebound from that long three by Skylar Balmer, as Kelsey goes ahead and passes to Nicole Yackley, gets it to Remedy. She gets a screen by Lily as Kelsey gets the ball, and Trinity Whitehat goes ahead and gets the ball. As Remedy is looking for something. They got 14 seconds left in the game, first half. As Trin pulls it, and that's a brick. As Skylar Balmer gets the rebound, and she's looking for something. As she goes ahead and straight up defense by Kelsey, no call. And it's end of the first half with 32-22 game with the Tigers. And we'll get back to it.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
And we are back with the Lyman Raiders are down by 10 by the White River Tigers, as the Tigers were money before the second half. So Trinity Whitehead has 3. She better not foul. Kelsey has 2. It's the only ones you need to worry about. But here kicks off the second half as she passes it. Oh, and there's a foul. Who is that on? Remedy Morrison, that's her second. Now they need to worry about her too. As JC Miller's taking the ball out and she passes it to Katie Garnos as she's their second leading scorer. As well as Trinity, that's her 4th. As she did not get position. That was a good call by the refs. But she did not get position. She has her 4th foul as Shantae Bearhills is coming into the game for Trinity Whitehead. As Casey Wagner misses the first one. As she misses both of them, she'd be looking like me out there. Holy smokes. As Kelsey Morrison passes the ball to her sister, Remedy Morrison, as she's looking for something to go to, as Kelsey's looking for her sister, but she is not open, as Nicole gets the ball, as Remedy drives back in, and she has nothing, as Lily drives in, and that's a little bit short, as well as and Casey Wagner gets the rebound as she passes to Malia, as Katie Garnos gets the ball and she goes under, and that's a jump ball, and that will be the Tigers' ball. And that was a good defensive play by the Tigers as they locked down Katie Garnos from doing anything around the hoop. As Kelsey Morrison brings down the ball, as Christy wants a timeout to get us set up a game plan, as we'll get back to you in 30 seconds.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
We are back with the Tigers just took a 30-second timeout to set their game plan for this next upcoming possession. As Kelsey Morrison gets the ball, she dribbles it down, gives it to her sister as a handoff, and she's looking to drive, but gives it to Nicole for a handoff. Kelsey gets a handoff from Nicole as she drives in. It's a handoff from Kelsey, Remedy does. As she passes to Lily, passes it back to Remedy. As Nicole gets the ball, and she shoots the ball, and that's a brick. That almost went in when the shot clock was going down. As Katie Garnos gets the ball and she looks to shoot it, and it's a brick. We have not seen a score yet in the first few minutes of this game, and this is kind of crazy. As Kelsey drives in and she tries to tries to pass to Lily, and she gets a turnover by Skylar Ballmer. She gets the steal, pass to Casey Wagner. As she passes to Katie Garnos, she looks trying to get the shot. She looks to Skylar Ballmer as she passes back to Katie Garnos as she gets a shot. Brick, that was a bit low for it. And Shantae just rips it out of the hands of the defender and passes to Kelsey, and she gets a foul as Katie Garnos just swung at her, and that will be her second foul of the game. And that will be the Lyman Raiders' first foul of the second half as Kelsey goes to the line shooting 2. As it looks like she hits the first one. Kelsey's a really good free throw shooter. I probably should take lessons from her shot. Not your shot. You don't know. No. As she it just rims out. The second one does, but 1 point off of 3.5 minutes of the game. And Malia tries to spin move, gets off balance, and it's short as Remedy gets a rebound, takes it all the way as it's a travel when it should have been a jump ball, but that's okay. Remedy Morrison, that's, let's see, her third turnover of the game. She's had a lot. Rough second half, just 1 point has been added to the scoreboard from both teams as Katie Garnos, and she gets pushed by Lily Krogman as that will be her second as well as her first. That's surprising. She usually gets 4 fouls by the first quarter. Oh, wow. As that's the Tigers' third team foul. As J.C. Miller misses the layup as it gets tipped to Kelsey Morrison as she brings down the ball. This quarter, holy smokes. Kelsey hands it off to Remedy Morrison as she goes ahead and passes it back to Kelsey. As Lily sets the screen for Kelsey, looks for the pick and roll, and she gets almost stolen from by Kelsey, and Malia Estes dribbles down and shoots it, and that's a bucket. There's no way of stopping that. You gotta stop ball first, unless I guess they're protecting the paint. But Nicole brings it down as Remedy gets the ball. She's looking for something. As Kelsey gets the ball on top of the key, as Lily sets the screen. They love that pick and roll game as Remedy gets that three-pointer to go. Three-pointer by Remedy Morrison. That will be her first three. Her first three of the game. As she airballed her first one, as the foul has been called as J.C. Miller just got hacked real hard. That will be on Lily Krogman. That will be her second foul of the third quarter, I should say. As, oh my, that was the easy layup for Casey Wagner. As we just did not play defense. But Kelsey Morrison brings down the ball past Nicole as Nicole tries to do something with it. I think that was a travel, but that's okay. Pass to Remedy Morrison as she passes it to Kelsey. As Kelsey's looking for something. Pick and roll game again. That's all they can do, and that's a three-pointer. Goes in by Nicole Yackley. Nicole Yackley's been on fire. She's hit most of her shots tonight. She's only had a few shots, but she's 2 for 3 from the three-point land, as well as everything. And that's a foul going to be called on the drive, and that will be on foul on number 15, Nicole Yackley.
How did I see that? I never see that.
She reached around on the drive as Katie Garnos was going in.
I'm so proud of myself. I never actually see the fouls happen.
Malia Estes goes ahead and passes the ball in to Casey Wagner as she passes it to Katie Garnos as she gives it back to Malia. She has a wild old pass to Skylar Ballmer, and Skylar gets it. Oh, it just rims out. The layup does. As Casey Wagner gets the rebound, pass to Skylar Ballmer. Casey Wagner gets the ball, and she's looking for a shot, and that's a little bit low as that's a brick. And Shantae Bearhills has been doing a real good job as rebounding for the Tigers this season, as well as Remedy Morrison, their highest rebounder this season. As Nicole hits just hit short for Nicole Yackley, and that's 2 for 4 from three-point land from Nicole Yackley. As Malia passes to Skylar Vollmer, and she just long for the three-pointer from Skylar Vollmer. As Tawny Groper's coming into the game. Maybe. Do not know. Maybe. As Remedy gets the ball, she passes to Nicole Yackley as Kelsey gets the ball from a handoff. Give it to Shayla. She's wide open. She could bully him. Oh, yeah. Give it to her. Oh, yeah. Oh. Ah, come on, Randy. But it's off Shantae Bearhills, and Tawny Groper comes in the game for Shantae Bearhills as the Raiders call a full timeout, and we will get back to you in 30 seconds.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Alrighty, we're back with the Tigers leading by 13 points. There's not been much scoring this half, but still a very good game by the Tigers and the Raiders right now, as they're looking to go for the Sodak 16. As Casey Wagner gets a free easy layup with no defense from the Tigers. As that paint was wide open, Kelsey Morrison passed to Nicole Yackley, as Nicole passed to Kelsey, as Kelsey passes to Rem, and she just misses off the backboard as Shayla tips it, and it goes to Lyman. As Katie Garnos brings the ball up and passes to Malia, and she's looking for Katie Garnos again, and that's a big travel, but you know. Casey Wagner gets the rebound, and she puts it back in for the Lyman Raiders.
4 steps?
4 steps by Katie Garnos right there. She traveled like James Harden going to McDonald's real quick, you know. And that's a foul. That's a push on number 11, Malia Estes, and that will be her second. Team second. There's not been many fouls called this game, though. That is for sure. Nicole Yackley's taking the ball out. She passes to Remedy as she gets it to Kelsey Morrison. Pass to Tawny Groper. And then there's an offensive foul called on number 33. That's Shayla O'Leary. She got an offensive foul. She must have pushed in the paint for the post position and got too physical, I guess, as Skylar Vollmer passes to Katie Garnos. As Katie Garnos passes to Malia Estes, she gets it to JC Miller. As Katie Garnos gets the rebound, Malia passes to Skylar as she gets an and one from Shayla O'Leary. That will be her second, team 7th, as the Tigers have just been not doing it. I think they've gone on a 6-0 run right now for the Lyman Raiders.
4th period could get real interesting.
Real interesting as she she shortened the free throw, but it banked in real quick, so it'll be a 6-point game as Kelsey brings the ball up, passing to Nicole Yackley as she's looking for someone to get open. And they're not playing any more zones anymore. As Tani Groper is looking for that floater, but can't get it. And that's off of Malia Estes. That's White River Tigers' ball. And she's getting her starters back in. She's tired of looking at some...
Just if Trin gets another.
Yeah, Trin...
We got a whole period left to go.
We got another period left to go as Trin has her 4th foul. And that's an and one by Remedy Morrison. And she's too big on the inside as that's a foul going to be called on number 30. That will be Rayleigh Middleton. That will be her first foul. Lyman's 3rd foul. And they're getting Trin out of the game and getting Shantae back into the game. And she bricks the free throw though as Katie Garnos gets the rebound. As Nicole's defending up Katie Garnos as they go ahead and get, that's a hard layup. And that's a push on Casey Wagner, I do believe. Fouls on no, that's Katie Garnos. That's her 3rd. I thought it would be on Casey Wagner, but that will be their team's 4th foul. 7 seconds left in the 3rd quarter as Trin's dribbling up. As Kelsey does not know what the time is on the clock as the time expires, and she does not get a shot up very quickly as they go ahead, and it's an 8-point lead, and we'll get back to you in 30 seconds.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
And we are back with the Tigers leading by 8 as the 4th quarter kicks off. The Tiger boys play their first round they get a bye first round, and that is on Monday. They play Tuesday, and the girls' Sodak 16 is on Thursday as the boys' 3rd round to go to the Sodak 16 is on Friday. So go to tune in to Tiger TV for those games as well as the Sodak 16 one. As Skylar Vollmer gets the ball as Nicole's D'ing her up. Katie Garnos goes ahead, gets the ball. Malia Estes gets the ball, passes into Casey Wagner. Katie Garnos gets the ball. Skylar Vollmer, and Katie's gonna shoot it. And that's a bucket from Katie Garnos. It's a 5-point game now as they left her wide open. So as well as, and that's a pass to Lily Krogman, and she gets the layup to fall. That'll be a 7-point game now as they come back and score right away. No defense by the Raiders right now anyways. Malia Estes gets the ball. Katie Garnos gets the ball as JC Miller, and then Skylar Vollmer gets the ball. Casey Wagner goes to Katie Garnos, Skylar Vollmer to Malia Estes. Katie Garnos with the 2-pointer, no good from 2-point land, mid-range. And then Kelsey brings it up, passes it to Trin. Trin might get too much space, and it looks like she airballs that floater real quick. Goes off the backboard as Katie Garnos slows it down for a good shot as Malia's wide open, and that's a brick off the rim, as that's a good sign for the Tigers if they're not hitting shots. What's surprising is Malia has not done too much in this game. I believe she has 10 of their 36 points. I do believe. So, as Nicole Yackley gets the ball and Trinity Whitehat looks for a three-pointer, and that's short. Nicole Yackley, she is tiny as heck, and she gets a rebound and gets fouled by number 20, Casey Wagner. That's her first. Team fifth. They're almost in the bonus. The White River Tigers are in the bonus as Trin is looking for someone to get open on the inbound. They finally get open as Kelsey Morrison gets open, and Nicole settles for a three-pointer, and that's a brick. That was a beautiful shot by Nicole Yackley, but it just wouldn't fall for him. As Katie Garnos is looking for that three-pointer, but I like that pass. Skylar Ballmer looking for that three-pointer though, and that's just terrible break. And she passed. JC Wagner gets the JC Miller gets the rebound, passes to Kelsey Morrison, and Kelsey passes to Lily Krogman, and she gets a layup. As Christy Barnhart wants a timeout to tell the Tigers that they're doing a good job on defense and offense. As we'll get it back to you in 30 seconds.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
As we are back,
Sorry. Fully got distracted by Clash of Chronos.
as we are back with the Tigers leading by a 9-point lead, as the Lyman Raiders are ready to go out here, as White River still needs to talk. As Lyman goes ahead and they go ahead and get the ball in. Katie Garnos gets the ball. Katie Garnos. Ball. Skylar Ballmer. Katie Garnos. She's looking to shoot every time she gets it. As JC Miller gets it. Oh, and that ball almost got stolen. That's a travel. She took about 4 steps traveling to Europe or something, you know.
Even I saw that, and I was blind as a bat.
There's 3 refs out there for a reason, but they can't seem to see any travel or whatsoever. But as Nicole Yackley gets the ball on the three-point land, as Kelsey Morrison asks for a screen from Lily Krogman as she goes in for the layup, and that's a good layup by Kelsey Morrison as they answer right back with that 2-pointer as they are keeping their 9-point lead steadily. And Katie's looking to get the ball and shoot it every single time, and that's way off. And that's a foul on Malia Estes. That will be her 3rd. Team 6. As that will hurt the Lyman Raiders. Wow. Both teams are going to be in. Lyman Raiders will be in the bonus land here pretty quick. As Trin passes the rim, and that layup is just bricked. She kind of got too hard on that one. As Katie Garnos brings it down, Skylar Ballmer looking to shoot, but she travels in, and Remedy gets the foul call, and that will be her 3rd foul, I do believe so, and that will be 8th team foul. Skylar Ballmer goes to the line shooting 2 as she takes her time. And she swishes the free throw. Wow. And she gets this next one. It's a brick. It's a little bit too hard, and they did not box out very well. And Casey Wagner goes ahead, gets her own rebound twice, and gets the foul. And that will be on Lily Krogman. That will be her 3rd. Team 9th. They better box out here before it gets out of hand here. They keep getting offensive rebounds. That might be just a little bit bad as Casey Wagner, a good foul, I guess, looking like me out there bricking my free throw. It's probably my 3rd time saying that, but you know, it's all right. As it's a good foul by Lily Krogman. as she missed both free throws as Trinity Whitehat went ahead. She's dribbling. Kelsey gets the ball. Lily's popping. Boom, boom. Lily's looking for someone. Nicole, Kelsey, Rem. She goes up, pump fakes, and that's a good move by Remedy Morrison. And that's a 2 foul. That's a 2 shots for Remedy Morrison, as that foul's going to be on number 10, Katie Garnos, and that will be her 4th, which will hurt the Lyman Raiders, as she's their 2nd leading scorer this season, as Rem knocks down the first one. As Malia Estes is the 1st leading scorer for Lyman Raiders. As Rem's a pretty good free throw shooter as she knocks down the 2nd one as well. That'll be a 10-point lead for the Tigers as Malia Estes goes hard into the hole. And that'll be 2 shots for Malia Estes. That will be on Lily Krogman. Kelsey Morrison, I should say. That will be her 3rd. Shooting 2 free throws for Malia Estes. Let's see if she can knock these down. Oh, that's a swish. She's buckets from the free throw line. If you give her space, she's going to knock it down. Tigers better box out. As she knocks down the 2nd one, as the Lyman Raiders will have a full timeout, as we will get back to you in 30 seconds.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
And we are back with the Tigers leading by 8 points, as the Tigers are in foul trouble, with Trinity Whitehat having 4 fouls, as well as Lily Krogman having 3, and Kelsey Morrison having 3, and Remedy Morrison having 3, as they have 10 fouls, as the Lyman Raiders are in double bonus, as the White River Tigers are in just single bonus as well. So they will be both teams will be going to the free throw line if they get fouled, as Rem gets the pickup, as Nicole Yackley is getting bodied by Skylar Ballmer, as Casey Wagner gets a hard screen set by Lily Krogman, and that will be a blocked shot by, I don't know, that is a travel from the handoff. I don't know what Randy Clute was seeing, but, you know, he needs some He needs some new prescriptions or something. Katie Garnos with the ball as Skylar Vollmer gets the ball. Back to Katie Garnos as she looks at JC Miller, and that's a foul on Kelsey. I don't know how that was a foul on Kelsey, but that will be her 4th foul. Team's 11th, as Randy Clute, I think, needs some new prescription. I think he needs to go to the eye doctor again because that was not a foul. As JC Miller bricks the free throw, as that should have been an over and back by Casey Wagner, but, you know, the refs can't see anything. So Trinity Whitehead goes in and she bricks the layup as no one's in there to rebound but Lily Krogman, as she didn't get the ball, as Malia Estes got the ball and she gets the layup. It's a 4-point game. Folks, we have a game on our hands right here. They better get a score, and that's a foul. But you know, okay. JC Miller, Dean up Trinity Whitehead. She's too slow for her. Kelsey Morrison gets the ball as, push by Casey Wagner, but no call. That's a 3-pointer by Nicole, and that bricks off the rim as Malia Estes gets the ball and is heading down the court. For the Tigers. Oh my. And Katie Garnos with the 3-pointer, a bit long, as Kelsey Morrison gets the ball. 2 minutes left in this 4th quarter. It's an exciting game, folks. That's a timeout for Christy Barnhart. A full timeout for Christy Barnhart. Let's get a game plan going for this next possession. We'll get back with you in 30 seconds.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
And we are back with this full timeout. The Tigers called for this next possession to get going, as they really do need Kaylin in these circumstances, because man, she was a scorer. She averaged 35 points a game and several assists and several rebounds. She's a 5'9" guard, and she tore all of her knee out, and that was just horrific. Her screens were just horrific at the Corn Palace against Corsica Stickney, the #1 team in the state Bs. And Trinity Whitehead doesn't know what she's doing, as she just hands the ball to JC Miller. As look at Katie Garnos goes in the hole, and it's a 2-point game, folks. As whoa, and Malia Estes is gonna get a foul called here pretty quick if she don't keep her hands off. Lily Krogman better set a hard screen or something or another to get these players open, as Remedy Morrison goes ahead, sets a good screen for Nicole, as that's a 2-pointer floater for Nicole Yackley. It is a 4-point game with 1:15 left in the game, as they pass it to Katie Garnos, as she's looking for Casey Wagner, as she gets a layup, and wow, that was not a charge. Randy Clute needs some prescription. Oh my, this is a wowza game. We got a minute left in this 4th quarter, and they're passing it back and forth to each other as Kelsey throws a turnover, and that's a traveling by JC Miller. And that's a big turnover. She could have got an easy layup out of that one. Oh my. That's tough for the Lyman Raiders, as that's not a foul somehow. Get her off. But I'll get her off. Holy smoke. Hold it. Oh, good move. Good move by Remedy Morrison, as that puts them up by 4 points. They need a 3-point and one if they want to tie this thing up. As Lily Krogman gets her 4th foul. As Casey Wagner is 0 and 4 from the free throw land. And I think she's about like me from last night. Oh, she 1 for 5. She's 1 for 5 from free throw land. These nerves. This is called pressure. This is a really pressured game. This is going to Sodak 16. And she airballs it. That's a yep. Good call by the ref. And that's a timeout by the Lyman Raiders. 30-second timeout, as we will talk to you in 30 seconds.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
As we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with the score 53-50, Tigers ball, as Casey Wagner just airballed the free throw. And so it's, the ref had to call it. So it'll be Tigers basketball, and they kind of do have to foul unless they do get a steal. And if Malia fouls, yep, that's her 5th, and she's out of the game. That's her 5th foul. As Malia Estes just got her 5th foul. That's heartbreaking. Or no, that's her 4th. My bad. That's my bad. I thought it was her 5th. But Remedy Morrison hits free throws tonight. I think she's only missed one. She missed the first one, and it's Malia Estes gets the ball as she's looking for a 3-pointer. JC Miller. Oh, Jesus. Big girl. Jeez. Intentional? I think she just tackled her. That will be Malia Estes' 5th foul. That will be her 5th foul now. Actually, it'll be on Skylar Vollmer. I guess they didn't see the football tackle real quick. So, I mean, I guess this is football now. As Nicole Yackley goes to the line, she is shooting 1 and 1. As Nicole hits the first one, that makes it a 4-point game, which this is pretty much over, folks. We got the White River Tigers going to the Sodak 16, unless something crazy happens, which I do not think so. Yes, we did. We made it to state last year. And that will be a 5-point game as the Lyman Raiders take their final timeout. And this will be a full timeout, and we'll get back to you in 30 seconds.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
With the Tigers leading by 5, Nicole Yackley just hit some 2 clutch free throws to put them up by 5, as the Lyman Raiders have the ball with 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. As I would just foul Casey Wagner, as they might get it into Malia Estes. As Malia Estes dribbles down the ball and she passes to Casey Wagner, which she lofts up the 3-pointer. She airballs it, and that's a foul before the half. foul before the quarter ends, and the White River Tigers are going to the Sodak 16 with a 55 to 50 win over the Lyman Raiders. That is a very good win for them, as hard fought game by both teams. I got to give everyone props in this game, as I think the leading scorer of the Tigers has to be either Lily Krogman or Remedy Morrison. And for the Lyman Raiders, it either has to be Katie Garnos, JC Miller, or Malia Estes with the leading scorer for them. As this is heartbreaking for the Raiders, as there's a lot of seniors on the team for the Lyman Raiders. I think there's 4 in the starting lineup, I think. They have an 8th grader, they have a 12th grader.
Remind everyone what next week's sign-up will be. So Tuesday.
So if you want to tune in on next week, we will be live streaming the second round of the boys game. That will be on Tuesday, and the girls Sodak 16 will be on Thursday, as the White River Tigers will be playing for the Sodak 16, going to the Sodak 16 on Friday. So tune into those games on Tiger TV, and check out our Facebook at.
We'll let you know, White River Tiger TV.
We'll let you know on White River Tiger TV if we are going to the Sodak 16 game or not. It depends if they are live streaming it. But I hope all y'all have a lovely night, and we will talk to you on Tuesday.
560